Hi Mark, I'm just going to show you briefly where to access the demo course that I created for you and just kind of walk you through the different assignment types and practice that are included in it. Everything's pre-built but completely customizable as well. So to access it, you'll go into your Chapman email address account for Cengage, and then scroll down. You'll see that I added the 10th edition to your account. If you keep scrolling down, just so you know, you can access the PowerPoints and other instructor resources here in the instructor companion site. But the demo MindTap course can be accessed here under courses. You'll just click that demo course link and it'll open up MindTap in a new tab. So this is MindTap. There are a few things just to get started before the even chapter content starts. So there's this, are you ready for corporate finance? It's just an opening assignment that you can just count towards practice. You can hide it completely, or you can count it towards students' grades. Next, are you ready? So there's just some topic review. So students can access these videos here just as review before getting into the actual content of the book. I'm going to go ahead and look at one chapter. Let's just look at chapter 3, for example. And every chapter starts out with this, why is this important to me? Again, just kind of an introduction to the concepts in the chapter. And then followed by the chapter reading. So MindTap always includes the ebook that can be accessed here in MindTap on a computer, on students' phones, tablets, and all the functionality is the same. So in each of those ways that they can access it, they can access, they can do highlights, notes, they can have it read aloud to them, and so on. Next are video reviews. I know this is really important for this course. Students really ask for this a lot. So in each chapter, students will come across these concept clips in the ebook, but they can also be accessed here. These are animated, quick little videos that explain a specific concept. And then we get into the end of chapter problem walkthroughs, which again, I know students really like seeing and really like being able to access. So they're all in here. And then next we get into some more assignments. So these ones are considered practice and test prep, but you get to count these as towards the grade as well. You can relabel all these folders and so on. The first assignment in each chapter is these blueprint problems. These are kind of more a guided walkthrough problem. And then next are the end of chapter problems. These are algorithmic, so students will get different values. And then all of these homework, pretty much almost all of these problem sets use Applia. And Applia, what it is designed is for students to actually learn and improve their grades. So as you can see, for each assignment, the default is they get 3 attempts. And then you can take the average score, you can take the highest score, however you want it graded. And what will happen is if I click on one of the problem sets, there's also a link just so you see here to the ebook and the problem walkthrough. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to put an answer in here and then click grade it now. And students get instant feedback on this problem, as you can see. And then they can click try another version. So the problem will change slightly, and that way, hopefully, I can improve my attempts here. And again, you can choose the average, you can take the highest, however you'd like. And these are all, again, the end of chapter problems. Next is adaptive test prep. Again, this is in this course. I know students ask for this a lot. This is a way for students to study test bank-like questions. They're not pulling from your test bank, but they're just like those test bank questions. And students can practice as many times as they want going through these, and then it even creates kind of an adaptive study plan to show them where they're struggling and where they need to study more. Finally, we get into assignments. So this is where you might be interested in, I think you might be interested in these assignment types. So there's a chapter assignment for each chapter. So this is not using the end of chapter. These are an additional assignment. And then Excel online activities. So this is where students are actually using Excel online in here in MindTap. And it makes it great for students because they don't have to have Excel online themselves and everybody's using the same version. It's all like locked down here in MindTap. So you might want to take a look at these as well to see if this is what you're interested in. Lastly, there's this finance in action. So these are some additional areas that you can assign. Right here, they're just as practice down at the bottom, but if you decide to assign them, you can add them to that chapter or however you'd like to do it. So as you can see, again, this uses MindTap, and you can see what type of question this is. So there's a lot of information here. And then students are using these drop downs, as you can see. And here they're filling in the blanks and then multiple choice. Okay, so feel free to browse around. If you want more information or a more in-depth demo, I can do that. I can put you in contact with our product team as well. Just let me know. Thanks.